Brora Rangers are 135 years old, and today marks a remarkable day where this little village in the north of Scotland will be presented with the Highland League trophy.
It means so much, I've waited years and years for this to happen.
I played for Brora before they went into the Highland League, and that's not yesterday. I'm talking way back in the 50s. So even to get this far is a tremendous feat for Brora.
So we've been Brora fans since I was a child, so a lot means the world really. It's just amazing.
Well, I think it means an awful lot. The village has needed something to pick it up for quite some time. It seems to be down in its dumps quite a lot. It seems to be encouraging people to get behind the village for once and sing about its qualities rather than look about its bad points. So from that perspective, if football is bringing people together, then it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something that's bringing the village together, then let it be football. It's great.
Ben Mackay's a mark. He was just in the right place and we were there at the right time. And he's always been mad for Brora, and it's just a beautiful thing to happen, and he's just over the moon like every one of us.
It's very easy to talk about buying the league. There are a lot of people from other clubs that have been sniping away about us buying the league, but everybody to the Premier League teams in England, to right throughout soccer throughout the world, have proved that you can't just do that. You need to instill a belief, you need to buy the right people, if you like, and make it a team. So it's not about individuals, it's about a team. But these guys have certainly helped instill that throughout the club and throughout the community and throughout the Highland League.
Today's match is brought to you by Direct Waste Management Limited and Orca Telecom. Well, a big day in Brora. The Catacks will be presented with the Highland League trophy after today's match. Inverurie Locos, nice touch from them, giving the champions an applause as they come onto the park this afternoon. Well, Locos will be looking to play the role of party poopers, looking to spoil the title party for the home team. Nice touch from the Chuff Chuffs as well. Mutual appreciation in the Highland League. Locos, of course, finishing second in the table, the closest challengers to Brora. But in fact, Brora have had the title wrapped up for a number of weeks. The champagne has been on ice. The Locos will be looking to, as I said, spoil the party here as Maitland sends the ball forward. Houston with the back pass, it's short, and Martin Bavage almost in. Well, a little for Brora very early on into this contest. Tokley. Ross Tokley does well to keep the ball in down the near side. Here's Anders Sutherland floating the ball in. Out comes Andy Reid. The move still alive as Andrew Gregg picks up on the far side. Forced into the box, looking for Mackay. Headed away to safety. Andrew Gregg once more will pick up the scraps and wins a free kick. Gavin Morrison behind the set piece. Floated in, headed away to safety. Morrison once more with it. Back to Houston. Knocked forward for Mackay, who's onside. In fact, no, he is offside. Gillespie forces the ball out wide. Picked up by Stephen Ross. Now Tokley. Chipped into the box. Out comes Andy Reid. Gathers well. Neil McLean, the local skipper, driving his team forward. Gavin Morrison warned about his conduct. McLean with the set piece. Forced in. Anderson with the header. And Joe Mullen watches the ball come into his gloves easily. Free kick once more to Brora on the far side. And it comes from Morrison. Knocked away to safety. Gillespie's here. Tokley still for Brora. Now Andrew Gregg has it. Gregg knocks the ball in towards the back post. It's Mackay with a header, and it's knocked away off the goal line. McLean once more looking to pick up some scraps as Houston comfortably sees the ball back into the gloves of Joe Mallon. It's Neil Gould trying to get the better of Colin Williamson. He's done so. It's Neil Gould for Inverurie Locos. The angle's too tight, tries to pull it back for Bavidge, and Mallon sharpish off his line. Danny Mackay. Sutherland on to Andrew Gregg. That was a foul this time, and Ross Anderson, I think, has just worked his way into the referee's notebook. First yellow card of the afternoon goes to the Locos defender. Morrison with the free kick once more. Lovely ball in from Morrison. Tokley. Gillespie. Now Tokley once more. Ball over the top for Xander Sutherland. Beaten to it. And it comes from Sutherland. Knocked away at the near post. Tokley. Wins the free kick. Morrison takes. Ross Tokley with the header, and the ball crosses the goal line. Well, the header from Tokley, he won the free kick on the far side. Excellent delivery from Gavin Morrison, and Ross Tokley with a glancing header, enough to beat the Locos man on the goal line and give the champions a 1-0 lead. Here come Brora once more, straight from the kick-off. Stephen Mackay with a shot, and Xander Sutherland looking to pounce. Somehow, Locos get it clear. Tokley. Sutherland. It's the ball into the box. It's worked away by Scott Begg, only as far as Gavin Morrison, who drills the ball towards goal, and it's over the crossbar of Andrew Reid. Maitland gets the ball into the box. Andrew Gregg picks up, edge of his 18. Andrew Gregg will get going for Brora Rangers. Lovely ball from Andrew Gregg, and Xander Sutherland's in, and Xander Sutherland knocks the ball beyond the goalkeeper. Well, that is what you call turning defence into attack. Andrew Gregg takes the plaudits, as well as Xander Sutherland from his teammates. That was a wonderful ball from Gregg. Well, just a yard or so inside the Locos half. Lovely flighted, weighted ball towards Xander Sutherland, and Andy Reid has no chance. Xander Sutherland tucks the ball beyond the goalkeeper. Scott Begg. Back to McLean. In towards Neil Gould. He tries one from the angle, explaining to the supporters that he's looking to finish the top scorer in the league, I'd imagine, as he enjoys some banter with the Brora fans. Dean Donaldson picks up on the far side for Locos. Now rides the challenges. Eventually the ball finds its way into the box. There's Ross. Knocks it back for Anderson. Oh, it's fallen to Neil Gould, and Neil Gould pulls Inverurie back into the contest. What a wonderful strike from Neil Gould. After enjoying some banter with the supporters moments ago, he finds the back of the net and away past Joe Mallon. Well, the top scorer in the league, just showing how deadly he can be. Good finish from Neil Gould, and Locos are back into the game. Well, the full pipe band during the half-time interval to entertain the masses. A good turnout at Dudgeon Park. There's Danny Mackay. Knocks the ball into the box. Andy Reid thought about coming for it. Stephen Mackay might get to it. And that's good defending from Anderson, who just put him off. Gillespie could be in trouble here for that challenge on Ross. Indeed he is. Yellow card for Gillespie. Ross squares for Donaldson. It's knocked away to safety, eventually by Gillespie. And here's Andrew Gregg looking to get going once more. Brought down by Greg Mitchell, and that's a yellow card to the Locos man. Morrison with a free kick. Flighted in. Easy for Andrew Reid. Here's Tokley. Strokes the ball forward. Xander Sutherland is onside. That's a great ball from Tokley. Xander Sutherland just can't pull the trigger though, and eventually beaten to it. Well, there's Anna and the girls, the family of the cameraman Ross, enjoying their day. Corner kick to Brora, and it comes. Tokley was there, didn't know too much about it, and eventually Ross Anderson forces the ball off. Colin Williamson away behind for a goal kick. Donaldson looking for Gould. Takes the ball down on his shoulder. It's Neil Gould! Oh, how did that not go in? Lovely control from Neil Gould, and respect showed by Joe Mallon for beating him, but that one come back off the woodwork. Tokley heads the ball back on. Out comes Andrew Reid. Mackay and Ross were going for it, and he's won a free kick. Scott Begg, followed by Gavin Morrison. And Graham Elder flashing the yellow cards. And it comes from McLean. Greg sends the ball back the way. Out comes Joe Mallon. Nice touch from Scott Buchan. As Tokley knocks the ball behind for a corner. In comes a corner, punched away by Mallon, only as far as Scott Begg, and couldn't control his shot. Greg. Alexander Sutherland, lovely ball. Greg's continued his run, and Andrew Gregg, the angle was too tight, but Andrew Reid makes the save. Comes a corner. Reid punches clear and gets to it at the second attempt. Neil Gould sends the ball in. It's Jordan Layden with a shot, and Joe Mallon does well to send it clear. In comes the corner. Mallon the hero once more. Another set piece from Locos. In goes the header. This time wide of the target. Well, they may be the champions, but Davy Kirkwood is far from happy at the moment with his side. Andrew Gregg. Mackay. He knocks it off Broadhurst for a corner. In comes the corner. Oh, and how did Stephen Ross miss that one? Well, Ross was unmarked underneath the crossbar. The ball, I think, took a bobble, to be fair to the forwards, and it's over the crossbar. Here comes Ross once more. Tees up Xander Sutherland. Well, he's played on. The offside flag was late going up on the far side. Mackay dinks it forward for Stephen Ross. Xander Sutherland sends it back in. It's Mackay, takes it down well. Stephen Mackay! It's come back off the crossbar. Andrew Gregg. And eventually Locos get the ball clear. Now Stephen Mackay, unusual for him not to be on the score sheet, but the woodwork has stopped him from doing that this afternoon. Corner from Layden, all the way towards the back post. John Maitland's there! And John Maitland, knows he really should have hit the target. Babbage eventually gets the ball into the box. Mallon is out there to claim it. Jordan Layden was lurking around. McLean got out by Stephen Ross, but McLean still has it for the Locos. Shot comes in from Mark Suter, and Joe Mallon manages to hold on to the ball. Suter once more. Tries to force the ball forwards. There is the final whistle though from Graham Elder. The party can now begin as Brora Rangers end their season with another win. Stephen Mackay, the captain of Brora Rangers, about to be presented with the Highland League trophy. And there it is, Brora Rangers are the champions of the Highland League 2013-14. Now the celebrations really can begin.
Guys, tell the trophy up slightly. Again, this time, lift up a wee bit, Stephen. Come here. Oh, someone got me in the eye. That's fine. Happy again, one cheer, guys. You come closer with the trophy. You come closer. 3, 2, 1.
It feels fantastic. It's a great feeling. You know, I signed for Brora for this reason, to win titles, and to do it in 2 years is fantastic. So it's been a fantastic season. The boys have been amazing. So it's a great way to end things with a victory at home in front of the fans.
Congratulations, first of all, well done.
Yeah, it's a tremendous day. As I said, it's a testament to the whole club, the players, the fans, the management team. It's just been a tremendous roller coaster of a ride this season, and a great day today.
Comment on the fans that came through today. What does it mean having such a vocal support, not just today but all season?
It's unreal, honestly. Like, the support all season's just been phenomenal. Just everyone just coming together. We've obviously done great with our squad, getting boys in. It's been fantastic all season. Can't fault them one bit.
It's fantastic. I mean, what the club's achieved in a relatively short space of time. You know, it's a long-term plan here for the club. You know, and to get where we have so quickly is great, you know, and like I say, it means so much to everybody, and it really has galvanised the community, you know, which is the most important thing.
It's not sunk in yet, to be honest with you, but I'm just absolutely delighted. Every single week we've been putting in the graphs, and as you can see, we've got our sponsor here behind us. He's done phenomenal this season, as well as every player in the park, so just delighted.
I think it's fair to say you've been a stalwart for this team all season. How would you, as a whole, mark your performance?
I've done all right. Everybody, the team as a whole have been brilliant, and I don't think you can single out any one player. So I'm just delighted to play a part in it all.
To win the league today by beating Locos, we won the league by 20 points, which, given the strength of the league, is a phenomenal achievement. We've only dropped 7 points all season, 95 out of 102 points. I'm actually in awe of what the village and the club has achieved. When I first came and got involved, the key thing to me, and I said to the players, was if we perform and we give performances, trust me on this, guys, I've been here 30, 40 years ago when Brora was a very, very small village, and we had a huge support because we had a team that finished second in the league, won the qualifying cap, and I'd seen the passion of the area. So my job really was to tell the new players that this is nothing new. This is what Brora is. This is the passion of the area and the county that you're playing for.
It's a good feeling, yeah. Obviously we won it away in Keith, so we've been waiting a wee while to get the trophy. So it's been a good day.
I think when you just look at all the faces here in the pitch after the game, it means everything. But we've had to wait 5 weeks for it, and that's been the pain. But the thing is, the players have went out and treated every game since then as like the start of the season, so hats off to them.
So one of the things that makes a great football club is the support, and not just today, for the whole season. I think it's fair to say your fans have been fantastic. What do you make of them?
They've been absolutely fantastic. Just from day one, they bought into the idea, and we've taken it to the next level. So where's the harm in that? But their voices away from home, especially away from home. And I can always count back to the first game, second game at the start of the season against Cove. They were absolutely outstanding, and that set us up for the season.
Fans have been fantastic, and to be honest with you, they were the same last season. You know, we finished 8th. We didn't finish as high as we wanted, but they supported us in their numbers. This season, they've been incredible. Every away game, they've turned out in their numbers, and it's great to run out in front of them every week.
Honestly, I think we're away at Strathspey on a Wednesday night, and there's about 3 or 4 buses. I don't know what they're drinking, but they're no wise. All of them are just absolutely mental.
It's good. I mean, all season for the very first game they backed us, you know. Bus at every single away game this season. It's been a great effort. You know, you can't ask for more. Their time, their money they're putting in, so much appreciated from all the players.
It's going to be a bit of quiet reflection for me now. I'm actually travelling overseas again tomorrow on business, but the reality is, you know, let's be frank, we've won this league a few weeks ago, and I'm just sitting there with quiet reflection, and understanding the quality of what we've done by 20 points over teams like Nairn County, who have spent, big sums of money, same as we have, not denying that, for Martin, Inverurie Locos, and we've won this league by 20 points. And we've had double the goal difference of what Nairn County's had. So to be in that position, it's just, I'm in awe of the players that play for this football club, and all of them.
How are you going to celebrate tonight? Answer carefully.
I'm going to get plenty of food and plenty of Jaeger bombs, I think, and then we'll take it for there and see what happens. And Daily G can help me with that.
Well, enjoy that and be careful. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Congratulations and good luck for next season.
Thank you.
W gang.
Just a few orange juices and a quiet night, probably.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us. Congratulations and good luck for next season.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much.
I'm going to go missing for the next 3 days. No, that's one of these ones. We won it at Keith. And the players had a night out that night anyway. They were going to the darts in Inverness, so there was a few beers, but we kept it nice and calm because we still had. I didn't want to be disrespectful to other teams. We had 5 games still to play, and we've been training twice a week. But the thing is, the gloves are off tonight, and I'm pretty sure there'll be some shapes tonight.
Brora Rangers are 135 years old, and today marks a remarkable day where this little village in the north of Scotland will be presented with the Highland League trophy.